OJ.
This podcast episode is brought to you by Itopia Live Herbos, where cannabis and culture combined for a one-of-a-kind experience. Visit them at 10 A West Kings House Road, just across from Canadian Embassy. Also, follow them on Instagram at Itopia Life or visit their webpage at itopialife.com for latest info on strains and merch. This podcast is also brought to you by
Lothian's Boutique. Follow them on Instagram at Lothian's Boutique, and you can check them out at 23 West Tradeway in Portmore. And you can use my code Ari and 10 to get 10% off your next bundle purchase.
Shout out to Patreon family, Patreon squad. If you want access to bonus content, exclusive content, first access to content before it is posted on our main channel. And if you just want to support us, you can do so at patreon.com/thefixja. Big up all our YouTube members as well. And don't get big up enough. Big up on yourself. Skillibeng to drop Crocodile Teeth, the album. Care or don't care?
I don't know if I feel. So I don't know if I care. I don't know if I don't care. I guess I'm not anticipating an album from him. But, with the whole rise of his cachet and stardom now, the whole Crocodile Teeth, the brand, the song itself.
Mm-hmm.
With Nicki Minaj and Shensia. So, yeah. It can do good things for him. So, I'm assuming he's going to ride off the wave of that.
Just clearly what this move is.
Mm-hmm.
And clearly that song that gonna be on the album though, even though it's been close to 2 years since it's been
Why
out.
not? Many people
why
do
not?
it.
Something like
Spice
it, the
do,
Palm
yeah.
Blood Clot Spice album and that come out how much years now?
10,
Isn't it? So
10, 11.
why not ride the wave of momentum?
Mm-hmm.
I already have this conversation though that I see been happening out into the space
So what?
about Skillibeng, if him fall off or not.
But we did have it because they were talking about theoretical lack of being
Yeah, but you ready to have it again?
because it's the same thing we said.
I think people need to realize that this music thing, it contains ebbs and flows.
Mm-hmm.
Like even what we're doing, it contains ebbs and flows. 1 month not gonna be as good as the next month.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, the current material that he's been releasing may not be up to a certain standard that we've seen him put out previously. But for just completely write him off and say, yo, him fall off and him done, like I see some people doing, it's a bit premature.
Mm-hmm.
And I won't tell any lie, my anticipation for this album is not high. At least as much as for other albums that I'd want to hear, like Jada album, or even a Shensia album or one. Surprising. I guess because of the back of last project, which was, let's take it or leave it. I appreciated the value of it though, like the audience that him was catering that to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as I said, the throat goat them, the demon time girl them, all them. That's who that project was for.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that if him and him team take a measured approach with this album, and as we say, it a ride the wave of a Crocodile Teeth.
Mm-hmm.
I think this album has a much better chance at doing well. Well, can you get any worse than 33 copies? First week.
Yes, you can.
For him.
Yes.
No, but the name after one of his most famous song, right?
Yeah.
I'm song what is him
But the
do
thing is,
damage.
I don't know why people even do that, because I didn't even think that it was something that it was put out for public.
He wasn't really promoting it like
Yeah.
that.
So I don't know. I thought that was weird because I just thought him to just put it out. I thought it was a mixtape. I didn't even know it was something for him to.
He
for
put out
something
a
to be bought.
mixtape. We have the same name, and then he put out a EP album afterwards. All them the thing they confusing.
Yeah, so that was weird.
Yo, you see, if you not put this out as an album, I'd like to think that they treat this better than how them treat the last one.
Yeah.
You see? Because the last one make it seem like them never really care about it for
Yeah,
real.
so that's why I'm like, well, 33. I didn't even know that there was something that he put out like for financial consumption. But I think they need to probably do better. I think they need a good promotional team and strategist because
They will.
even with the whole
Need
remix
that,
with him and
that, yeah.
Nicki Minaj, that was a whole debacle,
It
a
was
whole
botched.
mess. But I think they need to strike while the iron is hot. Use
Because
the
the
brand
iron
cachet.
kind of get cold, Panny Man.
Yeah. So if the album not put out by October, then no bother.
I would agree with you. Like,
No bother.
what's next year? Do like what Beenie Man do? Like, bro, that album did not release there.
You don't know that.
Yo, that album is not being released this
You don't
year.
know
Yo, this Beenie Man do all the time. He promote that album. If you're here and say it's coming out this year and then don't come out there. That's what Beenie Man does.
Yeah. Okay.
Something that Massacre album kind of could be like that, you know, to the 438 one.
Oh yeah.
If you get to that for chapter year to know. Yeah. You do a live on there, I say it a fall. So I go to the year I run out. I like to think that they're taking the time for put out the best body of work possible. I like to think
I would
that.
assume that's what most creatives are doing.
Yeah.
When them takes along.
But very interesting to track the year that Skillibeng has been having. I think right now, as I said, the iron Skillibeng, yeah. I think the iron kind of cool down pan him. I think right now intense of it. I think at various points through the year, it could be say one quote unquote hotter than the other.
But they both had a good year.
They've been having good years.
Despite the pandemic,
Yeah.
they've put out good songs.
No, but with each of them is like you can look upon a L, a perceived L that they've taken.
Which is,
And you can see the wins that they've had.
it's a part
As
of
Zeba and
public
Flow.
life.
Yeah, Zeba and Flow are this thing. You see me? But there's been several points throughout the year say, yo, Ima lead. No, Ima lead. Because them have a little competition I go on to.
Yeah.
Go on. All right, then it would look like intense of it now. The Yahoo Boy song there. Telling you. The Yahoo Boy song there.
I like
If
that.
parties did I do road
Rifle
right
Bombs
now.
Rifle Bombs?
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, don't do it. They look ridiculous then. If party did I keep outside of the COVID party, they might keep in the crevices. But I call them ghetto. That's some crevices. Cause I know those ghetto people do them thing there. I go on. Like
And
if
then
party
they
they
will come.
really did I keep like that, that song they would have go off.
Yeah, true.
It is going off now, but would have really go off.
Because the dance accompany it is really good. Yeah.
So yeah, my anticipation isn't through the roof for this album, but yeah, when it released, I'm gonna listen to it. So I just hope that them put in work in promoting it and putting together a good body of work. I'll go on.
Tick, 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 tock. Hot girl and bend right over. Tick, 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 tock. Bubbling, drop. Tick, 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 tock. Hot girl and bend right over.
We see the road rocking, things don't look happy. Pressure turning on, we turn it off and stop it. Blessings are coming and none can block it. No way.